What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Hi, we are back to our regularly scheduled programming, kind of, sort of. We're kind of picking up at the end of the year, kind of thing. We are here with Alien, the game where characters tend to expire quickly. But these particular creatives have done a pretty good job at not doing that. We were actually just discussing that this is like the 23rd or 24th, I forget what you said, Juniper, episode.
23rd.
23rd. So that's almost 2 years. And in that time, Juniper's only on character number 2. Tim just got onto character number 2, and Aiden's still on number 1. So I'd say those odds are pretty good.
And he's been here like the whole time.
Yeah,
Totally, yeah, the whole time.
Yeah.
Aiden was always just off screen. Hence an nostalgia was what was going
like literally just a shoulder would appear every now and again, and they'd be like, "Get out of the shot."
Yep.
But welcome.
Yeah,
I am
20th century clothes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, Guav M, for the 100 bits. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Before we jump into tonight's session, let's go around and let everybody briefly speak about themselves, their character, in case anybody forgot, and maybe any socials if you want people to follow you and you have them and that kind of thing. Let's start with Tim.
Yes. Well, I'm Tim. I haunt Shattered Tabletop Gaming Discord for the most part. So if y'all are playing games, chances are I'm watching you. It's like Santa. Be nice. Be good to people. Besides that, this is kind of the only thing I got going on right now. Please tune in again for our last little arc that's going on. It's going to be a fun ride. I hope my character that I'm about to become, who knows? It could be fun. It could be the worst decision I've ever made. And with that, I'll send it down to Juniper.
That's reassuring. Hi, I'm Juniper. I'm Linen and Spice most places on the internet. You can find me here on Shattered playing usually on Sundays in a bunch of different games. I think I'm in like 3 out of 4 Sunday games, something like that. Also on Mainstream Nord in a few games over there, and now one on Dark Domain as well. If you want to know more about what I'm in, I'm going to chuck a link tree in the chat over there, so you can check that out. Tonight I'm playing Susana Garcia, who's my second character. She is a scientist. Empathy is her dump stat. Yeah, and with that, I'm going to send it over to that direction to Dan, to Aiden Kearney.
Hi there, everyone. I'm Dan McCurdy at RevDMC247, mostly on TikTok, a little bit on YouTube and Blue Sky. Often you can find me over on the Basics of the Game TikTok and YouTube channels where I do Swashbuckle and Roll 7C stuff. I do storytelling for the Black Rose Society and Blood, Fate, and Fortune over there. And here I'm playing Aiden Kearney, a pilot who got picked up apparently just in time by the crew and got to know them long enough, help them through, and then got handed a gun by this really nice seeming guy who then died horribly right in front of him. So that's probably not at all traumatic, and I'm sure he's okay.
We're all okay in space.
In space, no one can hear your therapy.
Right. And of course, I'm Arcmaster Ray. I do most of the arc mastering on STG, except when some super awesome folks step up and take up that mantle, like G9 from Magical Miss, who runs our Glitter Hearts campaign. We got Super Gets, who on occasion will do Call of Cthulhu. We're trying to figure out how to wrap that storyline up, and then he'll be switching over to a new game as well. We've got lots of new DMs up and coming in the new year. They're going to be helping spread the wealth a little bit. So you'll see me arc mastering a little bit less, but we will have a lot of community games going on and some actual campaigns, like small campaigns. Once we wrap this up in tonight is technically the 4th to last session. So we've got tonight and 3 more after that. And I'm going to try and figure out what game to put in next to fill this little Sunday.
Is void in our souls, man. I just got here.
Right, right. I'm really leaning on the Starship Troopers idea. I mean, I feel like the show that takes this spot should probably stay kind of a dark show. So I'm also thinking maybe a VTM game. Like, we don't have one of those over here yet. So might look into that. But for tonight, we are playing Alien, and we've got just a couple loose ends to wrap up on the ship, and then we can kind of dive into the game itself more proper. But let me go underwater for a minute because I forgot to turn on music.
Very serious and dark content.
Very serious, very dark, yes.
Grim dark.
Just turn your
Grim
light on.
dark.
Ray. Jeez.
Grim Dark the Serious. Okay. So hopefully I don't sound like I'm underwater still yet. So I'm going to
good.
You're fine.
turn up the music just a scotch here. All right. Now, can anybody remind me, especially Susanna, because you're the most excellent note taker. Did Deacon's shell get left behind, or did you all kind of like drag him along?
According to my notes, Liam snatched Deacon's body, and I've literally written, "We haul ass for the elevator." So I'm assuming that Deacon's body came with us over Liam's shoulder.
Fantastic. Okay. So in that case, what we will do is Deacon, has been put in a lovely black zipper bag, as is standard.
Cue the sound effect.
About
Like,
6 inches shorter than it normally would be. If I recall.
like Deacon's finger like pops out and starts unzipping the bag.
Oh!
Susanna's like, no, you stay dead.
Snatch
The
his
really
scalpel.
real world.
You're, I will cut this off.
Mhm. Gets the bone cutters. No.
But yeah, that pretty much leaves Aiden and Susanna just kind of hanging out on the ship. Phoebe and Liam are doing Phoebe and Liam things. Presumably Liam is, he's just seen another one of his longtime friends get put on ice. So he is, sequestered himself away trying to deal with that trauma.
Susanna is also, I know Aiden doesn't know her very much at all, but for anyone who would know her, she is not often rattled. This is the first time that she's fucking rattled. So I think she's sitting in the crew area, where you sit down to have meals. I think she's just sitting there staring at a cup of coffee on the table in front of her. Just
Aiden would kind of walk in a little uncertain. How long has passed? Is this like right after we continue right from where we left off?
Yep.
He'd step and be like, you lost someone. I understand that's a problem that you have to deal with, but do you all have anywhere in particular we're going? I could set a course.
Oh, that's a question for above the table. I don't think we had a next destination, did we?
Nope, not yet.
No. Okay. The station we just blew up is the last place we we had planned to go. So
Right.
I don't fucking know.
He would kind of walk in and sit down at the table across from him. For what it's worth, thanks for saving my ass off of there.
No worries. You know, I think that's the first time I've seen a person die in front of me. I've seen a lot of shit. Never seen someone die up close. Kind of puts a different perspective on death, really.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of times, I suppose, but never someone who was trying to help me out. So kind of glances down at the pistol that he's still holding.
What the fuck do we do now?
Do you know who's in command? Do you have a captain, an officer, anything like that? Was it him?
We did have for a while. We had Brooks.
Well, you've got to deal with your friend being gone. So I don't know how you best deal with that. If you need alone time, that's fine. I'll go take a look at our fuel reserves and the like and see where we can go.
That would, yes, please, thank you. That would be great.
Are you steering clear of any governments?
Yeah, stick clear of Weyland-Yutani in particular, I think.
No problem there.
If we can. Yeah.
So there is the matter of what to do with Deacon's belongings. So his quarters will have to be either cleaned out or, something. Catiopia loves to hang out in there. So,
oh no, that's the second owner that cat has lost. Oh,
Cursed cat.
Cursed
poor
cat.
fucking cat. I think Susanna will start feeding Catiopia. And she's gonna, unless anybody objects, she's going to take all of the crocheted cat jackets and shit that Deacon had made over time. She's gonna take the cat jackets.
The caterpillar.
So you're gonna go into Deacon's quarters and try to get Catiopia's things and just kind of okay. Is there anything in particular, Deacon, that you would like to point out, or what would be in Deacon's quarters?
Besides, of course, all the caterphilia and the romance novels, all half open, and notes colored bookmarks all throughout them where he was taking notes. You will also see a couple of guns, weapons, of course, his armor, other bits and bobs he didn't have with him. A picture of a mother and a daughter, but you don't know who they are. He's never talked about him. And you will see a greeting card that is labeled "To whom it may concern."
Oh, okay. I'm picking up the greeting card.
When you open said greeting card, there's a picture of a doggy on the front. And when you open that up, you are immediately assaulted with the dulcet tones of Sarah McLaughlin singing "In the Arms of the Angels."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And
Tim,
as
if
Oh,
you,
my God.
if you had have given me a heads up,
I'm
I could have
sorry.
been playing
I'm
that
sorry.
right now.
It's been a busy Christmas, or I would have done it. It would have been perfect, but I didn't. That's on me.
Oh, copyright, though, copyright.
Excuse me. Let me see if I can get through this. It says, "To whom it may concern, if you are reading this, then I have died heroically. Or if it wasn't heroically, I at least hope I was handsome when I bit the big one." I'm not big on goodbyes, so I'll just say this. You all, Liam, Phoebe, Susanna, even that asshole Brooks, James, have all been my family over these last few years, and it's been a hell of a run. To Phoebe, I leave my magnum opus, which can be found in the top drawer of my side desk. It is my romance novel that I am writing under the nom de plume, Harry Steele.
I'm gonna have to mute
Please
myself.
finish it. I'm sure it'll sell big. All of my yarn materials I leave for James so he can make skateboard koozies. They obviously seem pretty cold in space. And you never know when a couple of good knitting needles will help fix an engine. And then you just see a part marked out where apparently he had written "leave stuff for Brooks." No longer applicable written underneath that.
Oh,
To Liam, I leave Betsy, my very favorite gun. She has kept me warm on cold nights and made things go cold when they were hot. And finally, somebody feed the damn cat. I love you all, and don't regret me. As I said, once again, I'm sure I died heroically handsome. Signed, Deacon.
Fucking beautiful.
so, yeah, that was beautiful. I will take that with me and go to each person, find everybody on the ship and share that note and, distribute the stuff. And feed the cat.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Better than pawing at my corpse bag. That'd be sad.
Right?
Oh God, yeah.
We find a hole,
Oh.
shoot into it later.
Oh
There
no.
were treats in his pocket. There were treats in his pocket.
Side note, apparently if you die in your house, dogs will not eat your face, cats will.
7
Yep.
hours. 7 hours. That's how
You
long
get-
they wait.
You get 7 whole hours. Oh my gosh.
I mean, they wouldn't want you to go to waste. Like,
They're survivors.
I mean-
you waste not, want not.
Right.
Exactly. It's just meat after all.
We're all just meat down here, Georgie. Now, Aiden, you arrive at the crew station. Everything in here is just kind of, the lights are very, analog, blinking slowly. Just normal 1980s sci-fi, pilot station. And as you're kind of taking count of everything that's going on in here, you notice that there is basically a voicemail.
I'll listen to it.
Oh my gosh, mouse. There is a distress signal. It is very, very fast, but it is coming from an outpost that is about a day's travel away, known as Outpost St. Brigid. And it is a tiny research site on planet LV 944. It is used for mostly atmospheric testing, and the transmission just has like one clear message. Basically, it's a woman going, "Please, someone help my son. He's still inside." And it's just like on repeat.
Oh, lady. We might be full up with crisis at the moment, but I'll see if I'm working with heroes now or not. And he would head back into the crew quarters and stuff like that, and sort of looking around for people. It's like, I'm new here, so I'm not going to tell you your business. We have received a emergency reading, an SOS from a research station about a day's travel away. Something about a son still being inside.
All right.
Close enough we wouldn't need hypersleep.
In the absence of any other direction to take, sure, why not?
All right. I'll go about setting course and learning the ship, I suppose. I suppose I should introduce myself to Mother eventually.
Do we?
You did have a mother. I think it was like the most basic one, because there was. I remember there was an episode where there was like 30 or 45 minutes of us just laughing and riffing on it being like Hal, where it was just like a single red light,
Yeah.
like never blinking.
Fax printer prints out all of our orders.
One of the old ones with the rollers, like you've got to pull the whole
perforations all the way down.
That's
It's
another
like
blast from the past. Wow.
the green lines, every other line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Shout out everyone with gray in their beards.
I'm old. Oh goodness. I've become the people I used to pick on.
Hearing that, Aiden would go and set the course.
Awesome. Now, Aiden, as discussed, how actually skilled are you at setting the course?
He knows his way around. Like, he has, a couple of dots in piloting.
Okay.
When I push this stick forward, we go forward.
Okay. So let's go ahead and make a piloting roll. Let's kick off the rolls for this evening. So we're looking at agility piloting. Oh goodness. Let's see how this goes.
Jesus, take the wheel.
ADHD takes the wheel.
You got this. You can drive.
Oh.
How hard can it really be?
Remind me, 6s are successes?
Yes.
Yes.
2
So,
6s.
yeah. Hey.
All right. Yeah. This is a fairly basic ship. Really hasn't been updated in a while. So you push a couple buttons here and there and actually manage to lay in an efficient course, and you're dodging all the space debris and all that good stuff. So you're doing
The stuff of the
fantastic.
station that was exploding when we fled it just now. Like,
Yeah. I mean, look at you, actually a pilot.
Just don't look in the rear view mirror. Everything behind us it's chaos.
No, cool guys never look at explosions. There's a whole song about it.
so yeah, he'll once they're clear into more empty space, he'd probably go and look for where the mother unit is and just like, do I need to register? Like, what?
It's just like this single unblinking red light. It's just like new pilot name. It's like
Aiden here.
Except you accidentally misspelled it, so it actually thinks your last name is Queerney.
Nice.
This is new pilot accepted.
That was easier than it often is.
All right. So that's pretty much all you got to do there. It's like I said, it's going to take about 24 hours of travel or so. All the while, Mother will handle most of the piloting for you. Unless something like super crazy happens, which is generally caused by chat.
Is there an open crew bay that's not the one that used to belong to formerly Lance Corporal? It's like,
yeah.
He doesn't have a lot of stuff to put down, but it's like I feel like it'd be rude to just move right in. Like,
Well, we all had our moment, Chuck.
Yeah. It's mine now.
Yeah, it's like you can still see partial pieces of name like stickers on the doors that have been peeled off. Like,
Yeah. There's one that's Liam Brooks Liam that it's just like been successively taped over. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Aiden can claim one of the crew's quarters for himself. I mean, they're not like glorious or anything. They're what you would expect on like a standard ship. It's got a bed. It's got one of them like fold down toilet combo things. It's got a little closet, filing cabinet, dresser.
There's
kind of
very
thing.
little. Like, basically ran with his jacket. I don't even think he had his bag with the way everything went down. They just sprinted. So,
Oh yes, fold down toilet combo. I do believe it was Tim that came up with that idea.
Fancy.
very impressive. Whoever decided to include the bidets, though. Like,
You have no idea how expensive that upgrade was.
Yeah.
Well, we've thought about it a long time.
The entire first,
house.
the entire first pay went to that.
I still have a to-do note to spend the 100K on the ship, so I suspect that's what we were doing with the 100K.
Every
100
third wall is furry.
100K bidet.
Mhm.
It's actually gold plated.
Doesn't seem very practical, but it's nice. It's good to look at.
It's fucking rose water that it sprays.
Oh goodness.
Like a blow dryer.
By
in there as well.
virgins? What? Who are you?
Blow dryer. Hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, you get a nice little like those hand dryers in bathrooms, except just turned upside down. And yeah,
Yeah.
one of those.
I don't know which I would. I don't know if I'd want that much force on my bum. I don't think I want a gentle caress either, though. Like,
Yeah, no.
Now, when you use the
Um,
bidet, it's the same description as when a face hugger gets on you.
but from the other end. Oh my word. So Aiden and Susanna, you have 24 hours before you arrive at the site. What would you like to do in this time period?
Susanna takes like an hour, maybe two, to sit in her room and just go through memories of all of the people that are close to her, like that she didn't kill, that she's seen die. So far it's like Brooks and then Deacon, like with the fucking stab through the face, traumatic kind of death. She just takes a couple of hours to relive those memories. Then she puts them away and she goes back to her regular self and gets on with it. And then she, I think, will start going back to like cataloging samples and so on and so forth.
Sounds
Okay.
healthy.
So it is important to note.
If you suppress it, you don't need to deal with it.
Right. It's important to note that at this point, your little secret laboratory is starting to get a little crowded. You've picked up quite a few samples along the way. I think you even don't you still have part of the Predator's armor in there?
Probably, because we took the entire Predator body, didn't we?
Mhm.
Yes.
So yeah, I think we've still got it. Wait, we sold the body itself.
Oh yes.
So that to the guy in the warehouse. We sold the body itself, but we probably kept the armor, I would say.
That's
That's
where the
right.
bidet came from.
There is a
Right.
Predator mask lying around too that was Deacon's.
Yes, he did
So
have
what? Sorry.
the helmet.
Okay. Forgot about that.
Susanna's just like clearing out Deacon's quarters, and like just Aiden sees Susanna wearing just a random ass Predator mask, carrying all these weapons. Like,
That's
um,
that's an interesting bit of headgear you got there.
Do you want it? It's up for grabs, I guess now. Deacon didn't leave it to anybody specifically.
What is it? It doesn't look like any spec I've seen.
We've come across a lot of strange stuff out there. That this was one of them. This was attached to a humanoid creature of some kind that we came across. We've since sold the actual corpse itself as an alien sample, I guess you could say, but we kept the armor. This was part of its armor, and she'll hand it over.
the whole time you were talking with the mask on, it was like translating. So it was like,
Didn't come out like Darth Vader voice.
He'd look it over and be like, "Wait, it translates?"
What else does that thing do? I forgot. Like you gave it a specific thing that
Yeah.
it does, didn't
yeah, I said it did some stuff, but I can't remember what all it was.
Okay, I got it written down.
you?
It gives +3 observation when thermal mode is turned on for environment, +1 general observation, +2 to ranged combat, and +1 to manipulation using prey mimicry. So there is a button on there that'll cipher through animal and human sounds.
Oh. So sorry, that was +3 on observation when thermal mode, +1 to general observation, +1 to ranged combat, did you say?
2 +2 to range combat.
+2 to ranged combat, and what was the other thing?
+1 to manipulation using prey mimicry. So basically, I assume like intimidation, like very situational
Gotcha.
type of manipulation.
Awesome.
Well, that
So wait, you'll have run into other aliens. What brought you to the station? Did you know what you were going to find there?
Let me just look at my fucking notes because I don't remember.
Yes.
Why that would have been not last session, the session before that we. No, that was the warehouse. I don't actually remember. Why did we end up at that station?
I thought it was for fuel.
Oh yeah, it was some like throwaway reason because I just needed to bring Aiden into the mix. So yeah, I think it was fuel.
I think you're right. Yeah, and repairs on the ship or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Coincidence, I guess. It was a stop on the way to wherever we were headed, which was nowhere.
Well, I don't know. Don't think I ever actually asked the ship's name, but have you considered calling her the Albatross?
Well, she's technically called the Untilt, but I'd be in support of that decision if you wanted to actually change it. That feels fitting.
If y'all avoid company entanglement, changing the name every now and again is not your worst move.
Go for it.
Couple creds in the right pocket, getting entered into the system. We'll see.
What's the new name? F.U. Wayland Yutani. They'll never find us.
That's funny. All right.
Aiden would just sort of help out with he's feeling like the extra pair of hands, seeing that the crew is very sort of like not talking to each other. He's just like, right?
None of us have healthy mechanisms of dealing with trauma.
No.
The guy with 5 empathy will be just like, all right, apparently I get to make things work. Fantastic. Here we go.
Give yourself a hug.
Exactly.
Aiden starts a group therapy weekly.
Somebody had to do
Irish
it.
style. So
Yeah.
he's going to find Deacon's booze and be like, all right, feel feelings.
All right, so yeah, you all do that. You manage to get as much rest as you can given the situation and everything that just happened, what all you saw and whatnot. But you are completely cleared of all stress dice.
Cool.
We'll just start from a level playing field, and we'll see how many we can rack up in this episode. I'm totally kidding.
I feel like
Why would not trust you?
Promises.
Probably not the worst. We got 3 more episodes after this. We're good. Plus, I gotta figure out a whole new arc for 3 episodes. I was not prepared. But you
That's all right.
all
Just TPK us. It'll be fine. Sorry.
yeah. You arrive at what I say? LV 444.
944?
944. There we go. And with the help of Mother, Aiden is able to land the ship in the docking area just fine. The planet itself is little more than a barren moon. It's not exactly hospitable outside, but like everything is kind of enclosed. So once the ship gets down into the docking area, it kind of closes up and pressurizes and does what it needs to do. And you all are now completely free to leave the ship or do whatever you want to do.
What does this look like an active place? Like, are there people around? Is there anything like, it's fully powered, like all the power's on, that kind of shit? What are we walking into?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked. Because why not? Taking a peek out the window like you normally do, you do notice like the emergency lights in here are kind of flickering. Because, of course they are. The sensors and stuff are reading that the air is breathable, but it's kind of stale. So like the reprocessors are probably just barely working kind of situation. But it does appear that there is power to the station. It may be emergency power, but it's still pretty operational.
Okay.
You're not noticing any like outward signs of like violence or any chaotic claw marks or bodies or anything like that.
Okay.
Refreshing.
Yeah.
Is anyone on like the radio when we come in? Like if we try to contact like during the landing cycle, or is it just the emergency message?
You continue getting the emergency message, and nobody answers your radio calls.
Oh, of course they don't. Susanna is armoring the fuck up to go out there. She doesn't trust this animal.
Buckles.
Yep.
Have
we
we
just have a
tried duct taping
montage of-
2 guns together?
Susanna pulls out a smart gun, like literally on her shoulder.
The scientist warrior woman noted. Aiden's like looking at all this, looks at the pistol, and is like,
Through her trauma, her power level has increased over 1,000 points.
Hey, I've got a 6 in ranged combat, like 6 total in range, with agility included. But so that's not too bad for a scientist.
No.
She says to Aiden, armory's over that way if you want to grab some things.
I think the pistol's about my speed. And he looks at the alien mask and is like, I'm guessing this is probably worth an awful lot in the right person's hands, and I don't want anyone trying to kill me for it, but then again, based on what we just saw, I'll go
Quite
with it.
honestly, yeah, good decision as far as I'm concerned. After the shit that we've seen, I do not trust a place where nobody is answering radio calls. Is Phoebe going to come with us? Because Susanna would probably try and force her to stay behind if she wants to come with us.
No,
She's not coming with us.
She'll just stay. Yeah, her and Liam are just gonna hang out on the ship.
Okay. I guess it's you and me.
Right.
Susanna opens a thing and walks out into the docking area.
He'd walk with her.
All right. You see in this docking area, now that you got a little bit better of a view, there's, some crates here and there. Oh, hold on. How do I make that go away?
Topical medicine, Ray.
We
I
only
don't-
want expensive viewers.
They make
thank
creams
you.
for that.
I don't think they make creams for spam bots, but maybe.
It would be nice if they did.
Yeah, there's crates here and there, and like you think. I don't want to assume. Let me do. Can both of you roll a wits observation check for me?
Absolutely.
+1 due to the mask, correct?
Yes.
This is my 11 dice roll, wits observation.
Woo!
2 6s.
Perfect.
1 6.
So both of you do notice like something kind of moving around behind the crates. Like just real quick between the crates, like bouncing around.
Gun immediately pointing that way.
Aiden would just immediately say, "Whoever's there, come out, hands up, slow. We're here to help, but we're not looking for any surprises."
And they see
Don't shoot. A little child sticks his head out from behind a crate. Please don't shoot. I'm here alone. I don't mean you any harm.
Lowers the gun. What are you doing here? Are you the he that the message was about?
Yeah, my mom left that message before she died. I've been here all alone for 6 weeks.
Susanna has not lowered her gun. She's just
The child in front of you.
Aiden kind of reaches over and just very gently, like not all the way down, just pointed at the floor.
The child in front of you has grease stains, dirt, and dust stains, leftover food bits around his mouth. It's obvious he has not had any type of parental care for weeks at a time. The smell is not great either.
all those protein pack number 46s.
Well, the
How
toilet
did you-
stopped working 3 weeks ago.
How did your mother die?
The monster took her.
Wait,
I tried to stop it, but I couldn't. She told me to run, and I ran.
She was correct.
I
How old
haven't
are
seen
you?
any more of the monsters, though, since they took her. It was just the two of us at the end.
I think maybe we bring the child aboard and then go.
There's nobody else here? Little one, you're by yourself?
Not that I know of. I haven't seen anybody else. No signs of it for at least 2 weeks. Like I said, my mom was the last one I knew about. Before that, we could hear screams sometimes at night. And there were still other people running around in corridors. But ever since the monsters showed up, it's been less and less.
I'm gonna use my motion tracker and just sort of scan around the place just to see if that just double checking before we take this child and run that we're not leaving other people behind.
Come on,
Yeah,
take the child and run.
it starts,
Kidnap.
sweeping, making the boom, boom. And you do see there is some motion around you. I'd say there's probably 6 different signals, all in different little areas.
Can we tell anything based on how they are moving on the motion tracker as to whether they are human or otherwise?
I will say that the way they are moving looks like they're stuck, like they're trapped somewhere.
Okay.
Could be people, could be monsters. Who knows?
I'll show the motion tracker to Aiden and just sort of quietly say to him, I mean, we could take the child and run, but there's potentially more people here. Or these could be creatures.
If he hasn't seen anyone, no one able to take care of him in less time. You know these things better than I do, but maybe he looks up. I really don't like that thing closed right over us.
Agreed. Turn back to the kid. How old are you, little one?
I'm 7.
Do you have a name?
You didn't.
My name is Jack.
Nice to meet you, Jack. I'm Susanna.
Aiden.
Hi, Susanna.
Do you want to come with us? We have a ship. We have food. I don't know
Food,
that we have
yes.
any.
I'd love
any-
some food. Please take me with you.
All right. Before we let you on the ship, what I would like is for one of us to scan you, just to make sure that there's nothing on you that you're bringing with you that could, put all of us in harm's way. Is that all right with you?
That's fine with me. Can I get my stuff?
Where's
Out
your
of-
stuff?
It's just here in this crate. It's where I've been staying.
Is there any dots in the crate on the motion tracker?
No.
Okay. Sure. Do you need a
Right.
hand carrying anything?
No, it's not much. And Jack runs out of sight for a second. And you hear some shuffling in the crate. And when you see him again, he's holding a He-Man action figure,
Oh.
an RC car, and an Armat M41A pulse rifle, which is basically bigger than he is.
Yeah.
He's sort of dragging it behind him. I'm ready to go.
Damn. That's quite the collection you have there.
Yeah, He-Man keeps me safe.
You did a good
so
job with
does
it.
this gun. I've only had to use it twice to keep the monsters away, but it works.
You're a quick thinker, little one. I think you'll settle in just fine, Jack. I'd like to lead him back to the ship, but not let him onto the ship before Phoebe does one of those, scan thingies with the, what we've done before with the mobile scanner thing.
While they are doing that, Aiden is going to see if there's any obvious way to get the canopy, the station canopy, to open to let them out locally, and hoping against hope that he doesn't have to go somewhere.
Yeah, there's like a little console here, but basically it just detects like when a ship is departing or entering. It's like an automatic door, basically.
Okay.
As long as you're not going too fast, you'll be all right.
It should
Um,
open.
Should. Now,
But
as
will
you
it?
all are preparing to get back on the ship, or rather to take a look at Jack and make sure that he's not carrying any hitchhikers or anything, I need everyone to make a wits observation check.
Okay. Two sixes again.
Okay. 1-6 from Jack.
No sixes for Maiden.
Okay. Well, I mean that makes sense. You're looking for like a way to get out of this place. And Jack and Susanna, both of you, as you're, kind of gathering your things, getting ready to head to the ship and whatnot, you catch kind of tucked around the corner of one of the panels of the ship, because it's kind of an odd shape, you just kind of just a little tiny bit, you see something strange that shouldn't be there. It's just a tiny little bit of it. Both of you have seen this before.
What do we see?
You see, attached to your ship, much like the ships of old with a barnacle, there is at least one egg.
Oh, shit.
Jack hides behind Susanna. Please don't let it get me.
Aiden, we have a problem.
Right. What's up? It looks like we'll be able to get out of here without too much difficulty.
The problem is on the outside of the ship, unfortunately. We need to deal with that before we can get it off. That right there is an egg. We need to get the fuck out of here and take that off.
Right. All right, aboard. Let's get aboard. Let's get everything closed up.
Oh, aboard. I thought you said abort. I was
Abort,
like,
abort.
we out. Full toss. We're gone.
Susanna, before she tries to get aboard, is going to walk fast. She's not going to run towards the egg first, just to see if it is the only egg or if we're dealing with a whole bunch of eggs here.
So, taking a little bit closer of a look and kind of peeking around and not getting so close as to disturb this thing, you do in fact see that pretty much an entire 20-foot swath of the ship is just you know how it looks in the movies, how there's the fields of eggs. It looks like that.
Okay, I run back to Aiden. Is there something we can do that will extinguish these things from the outside without us being on the outside of the ship? These things, I believe, will survive space.
Well, is there any atmosphere on the moon?
There's
We
minor.
can't breathe outside.
If we launch quickly enough, we might be able to burn them off. Just with our atmospheric ascent.
All right.
Barring that, depending on how crafty we want to get with the piloting, I can't remember. Had we run into these on the station, or is this Aiden's first time seeing these eggs?
They were on the station.
They look leathery. If we shoot them, but that'll disturb them.
There's the possibility that if we shoot them, we will attract the attention of whatever laid them. Speaking of which, motion tracker. What's the motion tracker doing?
The forms are still locked away, it looks like. They're not
Do
heading
these
towards you yet.
register as forms? Or are they don't register?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, because they don't really move until they get close and something gets close enough that they could attach to. Yeah.
I don't know,
Switching into IR mode on the mask. What does Aiden see?
You see, they are all full of face huggers.
Well, fuck.
Mask says, whatever we do it in space. Maybe they can survive space, but there's enough. Space can kill basically anything if you give it enough of a chance. So I say we get off this.
All right, but I have seen one of these things fully grown survive space on the outside of our ship, but that's probably our best option at this point. Risk analysis involved. Let's get out of here. I'm herding Jack towards the ship. Do we have comms link? Is there a way for me to get Phoebe, or do I just have to get on the ship and then call her via the intercom?
You'd have to call her on the intercom, but without
That's what I do.
Phoebe actually being here.
That's what I do. I think what I do is actually bring Aiden and Jack sort of into the airlock area with me, keep us sealed in the airlock while calling Phoebe over to do a scan through the airlock.
Okay. I can't really roll for Phoebe. Let me see. Because I think she had, same as you, she had 11, and then the scanner gave her a bonus. So, chat, give me D6 rolls! Exclamation mark D6. All the D6s. I think we can do 2 at a time, actually. Exclamation mark 2D6. Okay, well, there's some. Hey! Oh, we might have done it too fast. 1 second, Autumn Sky. Try it again.
Yeah, sometimes it craps out if you do too many things.
Yeah,
Back to
it's
It only has so many hands.
it's got like a refresh timer. The way you did it the first time, Autumn, is the way to do it. It just had a little timer. So go ahead and try it again. Exclamation mark 2d6. And then that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh goodness. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you, chat. No sixes from chat. But luckily I rolled 2. So yeah, Phoebe in NPC mode comes down and like peeks through the window at both of you, starts typing on her scanner and everything, kind of holds it up. And she's just moving it around a little bit. And she gives you a thumbs up through the window.
All clear. All right, Jack, let's get you settled in with some food. And Aiden will
Take off.
take off. All right.
Thank you, pretty lady.
Susanna
I
and
haven't
Jack
eaten
are
in a
like,
long time.
they're in the canteen, laughing, making food and stuff. And then it cuts to Aiden, like slow-mo running down the hallway, like.
Random explosions going off behind him, sparking monitors.
Yep.
Love it. All right, Aiden.
So where that section of ship that was covered in eggs, how close to the engines was it?
Not super close. It's like halfway between engines and the loading door.
Okay, so what Aiden is going to try to do is he's going to, gently raise, let the canopy open, and then lift up so his nose is pointing forward, but before he's even fully out of the research station, he's hitting the engines full burn. So his goal is launch us out of this thing like a bullet out of a gun and hope that the fire and burn and damage will at least handle most of the eggs and anything that might be trying to chase them in the moment.
Okay. I like it. Go ahead and give me that lovely piloting roll. And I'll say with Mother's help, you can get 2 extra dice.
Fantastic.
And then
Thank
Susanna
you, Mother.
and
You are wonderful, and you are never a problem in this friendship.
ever, never ever. Susanna
mother
and
is
Jack,
awesome.
you all are in the galley, getting some food. Mr. Coffee is doing its thing, making random coffee pudding like it does. All right,
Gross. What
4.
is that?
It is something that will probably make you hyperactive, so I would not touch the coffee if I was you.
Is
At least
hyperactive a good thing?
not particularly. Maybe in certain situations it might be useful, but I probably would. It'll stop you from sleeping, basically, if you're trying to sleep. So I wouldn't do it.
But I don't like sleep. That's when the nightmares come.
Oh,
And they can get me.
Oh, baby. Oh, poor thing.
Aw.
The ship
Um,
begins lifting up, and like you can feel the motion of it like it normally does, except this time something new happens. As the ship begins nosing upwards, things in the galley start sliding.
Okay. I start grabbing shit.
And then there is a just violent shaking as Aiden does something that this ship has never done and was probably never designed to do. As
Jack,
he
hold on to
goes,
something.
he goes full burner out of this place. The fire from the engines being enclosed in this little bay, unfortunately, does catch a lot of the equipment on fire in the bay, but it also does a number on the eggs. And
Oh,
you are
Yay, rocket ship.
tearing through Atmo, and the heat from that, just as Aiden had thought, it like melts those eggs right off of the ship. And as the eggs are falling, like the face huggers are falling out of them on fire, like writhing as they fall to the ground. And you all enter space.
me as a player, not Susanna, me. I just felt my stress levels decrease. Like I very literally felt it. Oh, fuck.
Yay, we're free.
I was trying to think of when to finally let you all know those were there, because those got put on the ship like 4 episodes ago, and I was just waiting for a moment to let that happen.
Oh my god.
We all could have died.
What the fuck, Ray? Oh god.
Naughty,
Hey.
naughty DM.
You wanted alien, you're gonna get lots of them.
Yep.
So
Alien,
with-
not aliens.
oh yeah, right. So as the ship enters space and things, calm down or whatever, Aiden is able to head to the galley to catch up with the rest of the crew. if Jack can actually be considered one of the crew now, to figure out what is going on.
Old tugs like this aren't typically supposed to do that sort of a push. Once we're out, clear of Atmo and everything, it might not be the worst idea to lunk on some pressure suits and walk the skin of the ship and be sure. See how
It
bad
was
the damage is.
fun. Can we do it again?
Probably not. That was a life-saving situation, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Typically takes off
James-
more, but
James, who looks after the ship for us, looks after the engines, has a skateboard. If you want to learn how to skateboard, I'm sure he'd be happy to show you.
I'd love to skate. How many other people are on board with us?
Let's see. There's James. There's Phoebe.
very good question, actually.
And there's me. So there's 5 of us, well 6 now, including you.
Oh,
Is that right? Did I count that right? Wait.
James, Phoebe, 3.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
You immediately hear a cat very angrily meowing for being excluded
7.
from the
6.5.
This is Catiopia. They're quite friendly. Just be
Jack
careful.
will head over and start petting Catio.
As per cat law, you get 3 pets before it is like runs away. Yeah, 8.
Just do the swipe run. And if you count the corpse. Yep.
7 3/4.
Jack will
all right.
take off chasing after the cat.
Okay, Jack, bye. So would Susanna and Aiden, like, is that something you want to try, like, right now to go explore the surface of the ship? Or is that something like you want to send James? Or how would you like to check out the status of the ship?
Um, I feel like in terms of people's abilities, I think James and Liam are probably the two people that are most best equipped to do that job. Would that be a correct assessment? So I'd go talk to them and see if they want to do that. Probably after the ship has like stabilized on its new trajectory.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't want to play Matt's character without I didn't want to play Phoebe either, but we needed that role because we can't just have hitchhikers.
Sorry, Susanna's
No,
logical.
actually,
the characters that are not here are the ones that we.
I got an idea. So, while discussing and figuring out, and Jack takes off after Cassiopeia. Susanna, you never stated that you actually turned it off. You hear the motion sensor start dinging before Jack and Cassiopeia take off. And taking a look at it, and you start going, there's, 6 issues, and you're looking at it, you notice there is an extra dot.
Where's the extra dot?
Kind of towards the engines.
On the outside of the ship or on the inside of the ship?
I don't think it actually did the scanners tell them that?
I don't know.
Just gave a direction and a distance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So with the distance and Susanna being the smart little shit that she is, it is outside of the ship.
Is Aiden still there?
Yeah.
Oh, show the motion scanner. That's on the outside of the ship. We're fucked. That's very bad. I think we don't send anybody out there now until we figure out what to do.
Do we have any external cameras or anything where we could maybe get a view of it?
That is a question that I don't know the answer to, actually.
I don't think there's any external cameras.
And if there were external cameras, there probably aren't anymore.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, you're going to go outside?
Yeah. Okay, so no cameras. I'm keeping my eyes locked on this motion scanner. Is this thing moving around or is it just kind of sitting there?
It's very slowly moving towards the front, like to the bow of the ship, like from the engines towards the crew station. Very slowly.
Okay. Is there an entrance to the ship that direction? Like, is it trying to find a way in? Is what I'm trying to ascertain.
Oh yeah. There's like hatches that lead out that you can take to get on the top.
Let's see how close to it we can get while it's still on the other side of the ship's skin and see if we can find a place where we can misuse some technology to get rid of it.
Sounds good to me. She's still got a smart gun just in case. Still armored up.
Right.
Heads off with Aiden towards where it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Every now and again, you can kind of catch like Jack and Cassiopeia kind of like almost Benny Hill style. Like they just kind of scoot across hallways and things like in and out of doors. I will say, Jack, you see Aiden and Susanna. They're looking very serious. Very.
What's going on?
Well, Jack, I think one of the creators might have tried to follow along with us. It's still outside of the ship, and we're going to see to it that we remove it before it finds a way in.
You're gonna get it?
That's what we're going to do.
Our best. And Jack, for the moment, it's probably safest to go in that direction and stay on that side of the ship while we deal with this thing at the front.
Actually, I've got a bit of an idea. Jack, you thought the launch was pretty fun, right?
Yeah.
I might have a job for you.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Aiden would lead Jack to the cockpit or bridge or whatever these ships have.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, all right, I've got my radio here. I've got an open comm to it, so I can tell you what's happening. When I give you the word, you grab the stick and pull it sideways as hard as you can. When you do that, the ship will start spinning. When I tell you to do it, what you're doing is shaking that creature off if we manage to loosen its grip. But don't do it before we say, or he'll know what's coming. You got me.
Do I move it left or right?
You can choose in the moment, so long as you hold it that way.
Affirmative.
All right.
I
So
love
one
this.
of the two of us tells you to stop, and then when we tell you to stop, you move it back to the middle. All right?
Okay. I think I got it.
Okay. We'll keep you on the radio so you know what's happening.
Can I sit in the chair?
You can absolutely sit in the chair.
Yeah, I'm the captain now. He starts kicking out his little legs. Can't touch the floor.
And Aiden would even like help him do some small motions just so he's sure he knows how it works. And straps him into the chair.
Like a 5-point harness. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Buckle
love
up.
it.
That's what my mom used to say.
Oh,
She's a smart lady. And
Poor
we're gonna use
Jack.
She's dead now.
Oh,
You just
All
pat you on the head. Yeah, good
Mhm.
kid.
So's mine. We can talk about it later. Anyway, let's go and
Okay.
see where the thing's trying to get in.
sounds good to me.
You get to the area where the hatches are, and like looking at the sensor, you can see that it has not yet made it this far, but it is slowly moving this way.
Patient bugger, isn't it?
Mm.
Mouse is having too much fun with that cat command.
Why
As
is
we're
it
walking,
always bringing the...
as we're walking along, yeah, it is looking for an opening. As we're walking along, I say to Aiden, "That sounds like an excellent plan using physics on our side. Have you got any other ideas as to how we can dislodge this thing without one of us going out there and shooting it?"
Well, if it's trying to get in, it's going to be manipulating things. If worst comes to worst, if it figures out a latch, we open the inner hatch, hold on, and hope the air blast and Jack giving him a spin is enough to disrupt him. I'd rather shoot out the doors than go out there where we're all encumbered with EVA suits.
Agreed.
Meanwhile, we'll see if there's ships like this are always covered in all sorts of weird instruments. Anything we haven't melted. Actually, the melting might even help. Maybe the reason it's moving so slow is because there isn't much for it to hold on to.
Hopefully. We've seen these things punch through armor before, though, right? Like they can, yeah.
Yep.
I'm not convinced that it can't just pierce through the hull of the ship when it wants to, though. So it can create its own handholds,
Well, then we'll know when it happens.
whatever they have.
If it punches through, it's venting Atmo, and then we have the spin. And hope for the best, I suppose.
True.
He
Oh,
kind
that's-
of, it's like, you've mentioned you're a scientist. What's your field?
Xenobiology, funnily enough.
And all of this wasn't on purpose. You just ended up running into aliens.
This, I would say, was my lucky day, but I don't think luck is on our side in this situation. I used to work for Wayland Yutani.
I think statistically
Yeah.
most of us have at some point or another.
That's true. not for a long time. But let's just say I haven't been actively seeking out alien specimens, but they seem to find me more often than not.
Well, I'll warn you. I'm the sort of think quick, act quick, let other people react to you later. That if we stumble into something that's your area of expertise, you just say it and shut up, and I'll shut up.
Will do. For the moment,
Right.
your idea is excellent. Using physics. I like it.
All right,
Right.
so looking
Yeah.
for something on the edges of the ship that maybe we can set off or vent or whatever to try to dislodge the thing.
Well, first you would have to let's see. So there's no like other than the access hatches, there's no like vent ports or anything like that. So you would have to go up through the hatch and look outside to see what exactly this thing is.
Yes, let's just poke our heads into the attic. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, I think that's
But-
ripped right out of Aliens. I mean, let's-
Right?
Doing that.
But for the sake of awesomeness and whatnot, somebody had half a brain cell and looked at the ship and said, you know what? Maybe if we wanted to see if there was something going on out here, going outside in space probably wouldn't be a great idea. So they did install like a thin window that you'd be able to look outside kind of thing. So think of it as like a bubble hatch with like a little window, like a real thin, like.
Quick question. Would seeing the eggs on the outside of the ship been a stress dot for us?
I'd say, yeah. I'd say that's probably true. Maybe not to Susanna. She's probably desensitized by now, but
another clutch of eggs.
yeah.
Yep. Just another Tuesday.
It's omelets for breakfast, everyone.
Yeah. There was that one place that served them.
Yes.
Hi, Jack. Can you hear us fine?
Affirmative.
Gotcha. We're near it now on the underside. Haven't seen it yet. Stand by though. If I yell to turn, go crazy.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready. Getting just a little bit closer and entering some light where you can actually kind of see what's going on. You see a massive, I don't want to say massive. I mean, massive to you, but in terms of what it is, it's kind of small. Anyway, you see a xenomorph queen. Their elongated head is actually like stretched out more horizontally, looking more like a shield kind of thing. This particular queen has 6 arms and is laying eggs all over the top of the ship, which is why it's going so slowly.
Does it look like it got burned? Did she get burned when we took off?
You do see that there are like some char marks on their armor, but for the most part, doesn't seem too phased by it. But what I will say, I need both of you to make a one last wits observation roll real quick.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely adding a stress seeing that we have a fucking queen on our ship.
It was a queen that killed Deacon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
This is the thing that
Okay. Wits observation plus 1 stress. You've got to be fucking kidding me. That's a 1 on the stress die. 3 successes. I'll just roll my panic roll. 6 plus 1, 7 minus 2 because I have a thing. So it's a total of 5 on the panic table, which I think is fine.
Yep, you're good. Yep. But between the both of you, you notice that on this creature's large, like, head plate thing is something that you haven't seen before. Carved into it is like a strange alien-like symbol. I will do a picture of it and put it into Discord so that you can actually like visualize it. But it's like a very rudimentary version of the Predator language. Like they like something. It maybe it's this thing's name, or maybe it's a symbol of like its clutch. It's hard to say at this current moment.
What do you make of that
Based,
scar?
I've never seen that before, and we've seen a few xenomorphs now. Never seen that before. Above the table, can its own arms reach its head to do that, or was it? Can we tell, like, based on its anatomy, whether it can do it to itself? It cannot do it to itself.
Cannot do it to itself. No. Nope. Something else had to have done it.
Like a brand.
Based on the length of its legs and whatnot, I would say that something else had to have put that there. Yeah. Yep, Ray with the secrets.
You all love them.
Yeah, we do. That's why we come back. You don't suppose it could be being controlled by something?
A cut like that, I mean, this is your realm of expertise, but it looks like a marker. It's for others to know whose it is.
It does.
It kind of taps his helmet. Could this thing have had anything to do with it?
Potentially. Although, why would they carve a symbol rather than killing it outright is the question.
Depends on this. Everyone likes different things. If there's, and he's thinking with his manipulative brain, is the window two-way?
Yes.
He will, with his helmet, get right up to the glass to try to, like,
Oh shit.
see if the queen reacts to the view of the helmet.
It continues doing what it's doing, not really paying much attention, kind of like an autopilot almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then as it gets close enough to like see down and actually see in the window, it catches a glimpse of this predator mask and immediately begins to charge, just like the chargers that you all had faced before. It is now
Jack,
moving
now.
at triple speed.
Jack, now!
The ship suddenly begins to go into a spiral. And despite its best efforts, its inertial dampeners and whatnot are having a little difficulty with the G-forces. You see this thing kind of like hunker down, trying to hold on. But despite its best efforts, it slowly gets pulled away. And like you see the panels kind of start peeling up as it just death grips, you know? And right as it pops off and starts heading into space, the hatch that has been protecting you so lovingly flies open. And that is where we are going to end the episode for this evening.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Thank you all very much for joining us. We hope that you enjoyed this riveting episode from start to finish with a lovely greeting card will all the way to maybe 2 people dying in space. We'll see what happens.
Apropos for Catiopea there.
Yeah. Somewhere on the ship. The cat just doing its thing. Oh my gosh. But for real, thank you all very, very much for joining us. Don't worry, Mouse. Next time we play, all the points will be back. Everything will be set back to the way it should be. We are actually going to raid over to our friends at Dark Domains after the outro. So if you want free 250 points, stick around for the raid. Beyond that, I would like to say thank you so much to these amazing creatives for messing around and having fun with Alien tonight. It was a blast playing with y'all. And thank you to everybody in chat for your roles and your commentary. It was so much fun having you. Thank you all very much. Let me find my outro real quick here. I know it's somewhere. There it is. All right. What is the next game? You know what? I can't even think of it right off the bat. So join our Discord and you can check out our schedule. Until then, thanks, Jack. But thank y'all very much. We'll see you next game. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Is it time for the credits? Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Scan this QR to come along. Together we are so strong. Our Discord is a second home. Hang with us and you'll never be alone. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming.